What's up, y'all? So I'm back for a new review. Travis here. Say hello to the turkeys. And something else. Don't mind the face. You probably can't tell too well because it is very, very, very dark. But I am sunburnt. I was outside for a long time in the sun. It was hot outside. So yeah. So don't mind the face being red. Me turning into a tomato. Don't mind that. But yeah, but I'm here for the new review for the new project from singer songwriter Daniel Caesar. So Daniel Caesar is someone I do like Daniel Caesar. I'm just not a huge Daniel Caesar fan. So I guess I'm not a fan, but I do appreciate some of his songs. I think that he has talent. I just don't think he's an artist I've always really gravitated towards, just because I feel like there's other singers who can do what Daniel Caesar does like 10 times better. So I am slightly biased. And not gonna lie. So I did hear the whole project, the one he dropped. And, I will say this. I do think some of the songs were good. But I do also think that I really think the majority, though, of this project really just didn't have a lot really going for it. I just feel like, Daniel Caesar's voice sounded good. At the same time, though, I feel like his vocal, there were a couple songs where he really did try to, do a whole lot more with his voice. But for the majority of the project, I feel like he really didn't try to do a whole lot with his voice. I feel like his vocal ability, or not his vocal ability, but his tone, should I say, stayed the same for majority of the project. I feel like each song really vocally sounded the same. Now, the instrumentation did kind of... It just feel like for a lot of the songs, the instrumentation was fine. I just feel like for a lot of it, the instrumentation really just fell flat. I feel like it was kind of just a repetitive thing for throughout each song, where the instrumentation would start out, fine or whatever, but then as the song kept going on, it would be the same, vocal tone, the same type, style, instrumentation. Not much changed from majority of the songs. Like I was saying, there were a couple great songs, like Valentina was great. I did enjoy the song with Ty Dolla $ign. Though I do feel like Ty Dolla $ign did kind of sound better, but I did enjoy Ty Dolla $ign. And there were some more songs that I enjoyed too. But for the majority of the project, I did feel like he just really, vocally and instrumentation-wise, he just kind of fell flat throughout the project. And I know there's a lot of people that I saw on Twitter that said, yes, they enjoyed the project, they loved it, all of that. And I mean, fine, sure. But to me personally, I just don't really see the appeal when I feel like there are singers that are 10 times better than Daniel Caesar. But I do think, but here's what I will say. I do think, though, what he was talking about throughout this project, I do appreciate that part. I think, and here's something I actually do want to say. I think that he is talking, throughout the project, he's talking about, how he handles, the pain from relationships gone wrong, pain from his, his childhood, pain, trauma, for example, just all of these things, how he carries himself now, how he handles himself now, when it comes to pain and it comes to adversity, and I feel like he was talking about that, how he's really matured, like, for example, and comes to that, compared to like how he would like handle it, a long time ago. And I do feel like that was a theme throughout the project, so I appreciate that of it. I do think his songwriting throughout this project was great. I will say that his songwriting and what he was talking about in his songwriting was really great. I do think that, so I will give him that part. But the actual sonics, the actual vocal tone, the instrumentation, it's like I said, felt flat. Where I feel like, he was saying some really great things on this project, and. But I feel like that the majority of it, you kind of just got tired of hearing, because it's like I said, just it was very flat, very just felt flat. So I really just he had good content behind what he was saying, just not good sonics to really back it up. And so I do appreciate that part of it, the songwriting part, but I just couldn't really get too much the actual like sonics. And I will, it's coming from someone who enjoyed his last two projects. He has dropped some great songs, and so I just feel like someone who is not a huge Daniel Caesar fan, but someone who does appreciate songs of his that do sound good. So it's just coming from that. So I am slightly, it's kind of like I said at the beginning of the video, I am slightly biased here, but yeah, just for the majority of the project was kind of just you know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate, the song, the actual content and the actual song writing itself. But yeah. So I probably won't really go back to the project. There were some good songs, like I said, so I might go. So I could go back to those, but for the majority of the project, I probably won't be going. But I probably won't be going back to that project. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts down below. You subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Don't have to keep saying it over and over and over. Y'all know what to do. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll say goodbye to the turkeys. I'll see y'all guys soon. Goodbye.